Good day, everyone. Welcome back to the markets. You're tuned into the Market Beast edition of this channel. It's your fellow compadre speaking. Guys, today we're going to go over this Hertz symbol. I think I've discovered something that you may want to sit back and pay attention to, because if you are currently bullish or if you're currently bullish on Hertz, you might want to stick around to the end, because I've discovered some very bullish evidence in the charts that may suggest Hertz may be going up about 400% here in a very short period of time. So if that piques your interest, or if you're bearish on Hertz, you may want to stick around to the end here, guys. So without further ado, let's dive into the charts here, shall we? Okay, so today's October the 5th, 2020. Previous close of Hertz is going to be $1.06, down about 1% and 0.8 for the day. Now, we're going to start on the 3-day charts, and we're actually going to end, on a 3-month chart, just to kind of further, kind of see what I'm looking at, or what I'm seeing in the charts that is like it reeks bullish momentum to the upside here. And again, let's just start on a 3-day chart here, guys. So the first thing I want to take a look at is so far, Hertz has been going down for quite some time here. It's pretty obvious. Ever since, I guess, August, it made a high of about $1.88. And I mean, the trend has just been completely going down, right? It hasn't been bullish at all. And I notice sometimes when I see this type of setup, this is just the quiet before the storm, right? It's setting up for some type of move, a move with a lot of momentum. And at this particular case, I'm assuming it's going to be to the upside. But we just got a 3-day close, so we're going to open a new candle tomorrow. This is a weekday, so we got so tomorrow's Tuesday. It's a market day, and yeah, it's going to be interesting to see how this close. Well, sorry, not close, but how we open, or how it behaves tomorrow, rather. So this is the 3-day setup, and let's just go to the weekly to see if we see anything else. Okay, so the weekly is the same thing, guys. I guess one thing I can point out here would be this candle right here, on this weekly candle here. For those of you who are familiar with the way that I look at candlesticks, I always pay attention to what are the buyers doing as the price is going down. And one of the things that I mention quite often is pay attention to the wicks above the candle's bodies, right? You know, see the wicks above the candle's bodies here. And they're very, very powerful, at least in my book, the way that I look at candlesticks. On the weekly, it's a lot more powerful, because that is a clear indication to me, the way that I understand candlesticks, is that the sell orders are clear within that wicks range. Hopefully that makes sense. So yeah, and like I said, right off the bat, I'm noticing these 3 clustered candlesticks here. This is pretty bullish to me. And I wouldn't say it's bullish. I'll say that it has potential to move to the upside when the price finally bottoms out, if that makes sense. So basically this entire range is clear from, let's put a line there just to put everything in perspective here. 167 all the way up to $6.25. So I could just simply look at this chart. I don't need any RSI. I don't need any of that stuff. I can look at this chart and say that, yes, everything is clear from, 167 up to $6.25. Okay. So let's just move right along here and see what we can see on the monthly. Okay. So the monthly, I don't like the way the monthly looks. I'll be honest, guys. The monthly does look a little bit scary to me. And I say that because of these 2 indecision candles right here. Again, for those of you who are familiar with the way that I look at the candlesticks, this represents structural weakness. Okay, these 2 candles right here. For those of you listening in, it's the monthly candles of July and the monthly candle of August. They're ranging in between about $1.31 up to about $2. Okay, so yeah, structurally, they are also reversal candles. I think they're like mini gravestone dojis, I think they're called. But again, just structurally, it doesn't spell a structural area of strength, And that, again, I could be wrong about that. I don't have a lot of experience with these instruments, but I've seen quite a few things in my just under 3 years of experience to know that this is a sign of weakness in the structural range, where it currently is within. Okay, so I'll just say that and leave that at that. And of course, we just have to wait until the price action suggests the next direction, which I think will eventually be to the upside, but don't be surprised if we get a little bit of a push to the downside, potentially even as low as below $1. But I honestly think that where we are now isn't too bad of an entry. This isn't financial advice, and I'm not your financial advisor. Okay, so let's just go ahead into the 3 month and close things out here. And this is my strongest case as to why I think that we are up against a very bullish move here, probably over the next 87 days, I think it was. Let's just go ahead and reveal this. Okay, my friends, so let's just zoom out. Actually, I don't think I did like a macroscopic zoom out yet. 3 month candles here, guys. So as you can see, this is the life of Hertz here, right? Ever since 2006, October, you see all this price action. We've gone up, we've gone way down, and then we kind of came up, came back down. So, I mean, you get the gist of it, right? And things just have been going down. But the light at the end of wow, I can't speak. The light at the end of the tunnel that I'm seeing on this next move that will potentially be to the upside is, let's just go ahead and zoom in here. Okay, so for those of you who are familiar with candlestick patterns, what you're looking at right now is a potential setup of a morning star. Okay, now that would basically look something like this. Let's just get out my infamous drawing here to see if I can make this look as realistic as possible. Remember, guys, nothing is rehearsed. Bear with me here. Okay, right there. And then we'll get a little wick to the top just to make everything look as it should. Okay, right. Whoa. All right, so I got to move this over. All right, ladies and gentlemen, so what you're looking at well, almost. Yeah. Wow, that looks really bad. But let's just, okay, we'll stick with that. So right now, ladies and gentlemen, what you are currently looking at is a morning star pattern. Okay. I could be wrong on that, guys. You can correct me down in the comment section there. But this setup would be considered a morning star setup. And these, again, are the 3 month candles. So this may not happen tomorrow. It may not happen the next 2 weeks from now. I'm going to speculatively predict that it could happen, could be any operative word, happen within the next 86 days, as you can see over here at the right side of the screen. The 3 month candle has about 86 days to close, so I'd say within that time frame, this particular symbol has the potential to display this candlestick on the chart. Okay, so it could get as high as, I'd say, about $7 over the next 86 days in this candle. And yeah, I'd say it has the potential. And the reason why I say that, guys, is because, let's just go back down and erase all this stuff here. So the reason that I say it has the potential to happen is because right down here on this 3 month candle, let's just kind of zoom in here. So notice we had this huge, gigantic, catastrophic move to the downside, right? Like really, really bad, right? People who were in this thing all the way up at about $20, I mean, they got slaughtered, right? They got served, okay? So the price went all the way down to a low of 40 cents. I mean, that's pain, man. That's bad. But after this catastrophic move, this small little baby candle right here presented itself. Now, when you see these little small indecision candles, these spell a very aggressive short-term reversal to the opposite side. So obviously, this in this case is to the downside, but if you invert the chart, it's the same thing, guys. If this was going up and these were like green candles and you see the small little candle's body like this, that's indecision, guys. And that basically means that the price has the potential to move to the opposite direction. In this case, it would be to the upside. Let's just invert the chart there. Okay. So that's what I'm seeing, guys. Unfortunately, I know people may disagree with what I'm saying, but that's what I'm seeing in the charts here, guys. I am seeing Hertz having a very aggressive bullish counter move over the next 86 days. Potentially, I mean, it doesn't have to take 86 days. It could take less days. It could take longer. But I'd say one thing. I mean, if we lose this lower line down here at 40 cents, I mean, there's not much more room to go before we get to zero, right? So I'd have to say that Hertz will need to respectively, let's just call it above like 87 cents if this thing really wants to have some sort of attention from, the bigger players. But I honestly think the bigger players have already factored in what's about to happen on this particular instrument. And I see upside potential in this. Will it be long-lived? Will it, just kind of fade out as soon as it goes? I don't know, guys, but I do see a bullish counter move, an opportunity to ride this wave up about 300-400% from the current level. So I'd say, that's a pretty handsome reward in your portfolio if this plays out within the 3-month candle that we see that just opened here in October. The month that we're currently within. Okay, that's all I got for you guys. Hopefully you enjoyed this video. Leave your comments down below and say, dude, you're delusional. You have no idea what you're talking about. Always open for constructive criticism. Or, of course, leave your comments down below saying you agree it does have the potential. And, of course, leave a like below, an appropriate thumb, rather, below the video there. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. It's Napoleon Macro. I'm going to go ahead and sign off. Thanks for tuning in, my new subscribers, my loyal subscribers. I really appreciate it, guys. And I'll be back with you guys shortly with more content. So enjoy your days, and I'll catch you in the next video. Take care, guys.